Hi everyone, it's Nancy Wethington for the Button Farm Club with my latest mini I'm calling Heritage. It is done with my Mind's Eye Heritage paper, and I loved this collection because it just is perfect for recording your ancestors. I'll tell you a little story before we get started. My son is adopted. And when we were ready to adopt him, the adoption agency asked us to do a book with a history of our family. Thankfully, I knew quite a bit of our history because my grandparents were first generation here in the United States. So I was able to record all of our ancestors, at least several generations of them, for him, and I could pass that book along to him so that those became his ancestors as well. So think about this book, recording for your children, for a new baby that's just being adopted, for a new baby that's just being born, and we'll go through this kit. So these heritage papers from my Mind's Eye are beautiful. You'll notice on the cover we've got little bits of gold, and you'll see little bits of gold throughout the book. Beautiful prima flowers, die-cut leaves, especially for this book, die-cut world map, and you're also getting in your kit these adorable little enamel dots. So what you could do throughout the book, depending on where your ancestors came from, is put a little dot wherever your ancestors were born, even if they were born in the United States, the state they were born in. So let's open this up and see what's on the inside. Okay, so this book is done in panels. So this first panel is a flip. And again, you'll notice on these tiny little spaces, tiny little 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch spaces, I've used gold braiding border that's in your kit, so you can do that as well. And then I used a gold foil doily, cut it in half, and this one's good for adding any little journal cards that come with your kit. Our photos, just tuck them behind. We're going to flip this open, and here's where you can record your ancestor names. See, it's your family tree. Flip this up, and you have a twist and pop for 4 photos. I would put my grandparents' photos in here. That's what I'm planning on doing. And then we're going to close that up. And the next panel is a larger panel. I've closed it with a decorative clip, paper clip in gold again. So you're going to make this little embellishment, and the leaves are in your kit. They're tiny and cute. And then again another map, and you can use those enamel dots to mark the places that you want to mark. The heritage word is a sticker in your kits, and I just thought that would be a good place for it. So we're going to open this up, and you have a top flip for photos, a bottom flip for photos, and then the other half of the gold doily so you can slip photos or journal cards behind it. Close it up. And then you have different sizes throughout the book of spines. So I just used scrap paper, whatever was left over, that's a honeycomb design, and just decorated that. Very easy. This panel I love. It's magnetic, so you'll have a magnet behind this journal card and a magnet matching it behind this decorative paper. Hear it? So I used this journal card, Families Are Like Branches on a Tree, I've also used the braided border, top and bottom. And then this opens up so you have room for 3 photos here and 2 more photos here. And then a family tree. And I only glued this down because I'm not sure what photos I'm going to put here yet. But I wanted to maybe tuck a photo behind these branches. You can do that as well, or you can leave the whole thing glued down, whatever you think would be best for your book. Okay, here's the center section. And another map. Again, you can use the enamel dots for that. I put this on here. This is from the 6x6 paper pad, and that'll be in your kit as well. On 3 sides only, so that I could tuck this in. My plan is to write out on a piece of paper some names and dates and things of my family, and then tuck that in, so I have that. Opening this up, the bottom flap with photo mats, top flap with a belly band, so you can again tuck pictures or ephemera behind that. And then, sorry about that, let's get this back in place. 2 other fold outs. Plenty of room for photos, and then I like this line paper. This is in your 6x6 paper pad, and you can write notes on that, or again, family history notes. Okay, we're gonna, close this up. And then this page, I have a side pocket with just some little ephemera that comes in your kit. Open this up, and this is a page that uses another magnet. So what I've done on this one, you have a top flap and a bottom flap, so plenty of room for pictures. And then it'll close with a magnet that's under here and a magnet that's under this paper that matches. Now on this flower, I wanted a flower in here, but sometimes these flowers, although they're gorgeous, they get a little bulky. So what I did with this one, I took out that centerpiece. It's more like a bud. And I just put a little enamel dot in the camera for embellishments. Open this up. And there's another panel here. This one is a pocket. So again, you can use photos on this, or journaling, or if you just want to use photos there, this check paper is really good for journaling as well. And then I have date of birth in case you have a new baby or you want to record your own date of birth so your kids remember your birthday. Okay, open this up. And plenty of room for more photos. You could fit 2, 4, 6 small photos on here, or 3 larger photos. Close it up. We're going to close this flap up and this flap. And that's the family tree again. We're closing again. And this is the back of the book. Again with the map. Okay, so let's close all this up, and the book will tie with black ribbon. Okay, fingers start moving. Okay, here we go. So that is your entire book. It's easy to put together, but it holds an entire family history. Hope you like it. That'll be coming out in September for the Button Farm Club exclusively. Thank you. Nancy signing off.